They call it presentation will be on me. Alright, okay. As you know that UBSM Bookstore Malaysia is the agent for the Britannica Encyclopedia. Okay. Does anyone knows about Britannica? Yeah, one. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 5. Okay. Right. As you all know, Britannica has been around many years. Right? And I believe that those days they were in book forms. Right? Correct? Big volume, yes ma'am, big volumes. Today's world, talk about in terms of technologies, talk about informative drives, and new things that's coming in, okay, into our lives, okay. Things are needed to be updated. So I think printed books, talk about quick resources, it's going to be a thing of the past. So in today's modern day, alright, Britannica has really shifted that into the online section itself. There are a few things that Britannica has moved into, which is basically one of them is called the Britannica School Edition. Another one basically is called the Library Edition, and of course that one is for the public. Another one is which basically is called the Academic Edition, which is for the university level. Now, it's very simple, okay, everything is as what it is last time. As you know, information is very important, alright? And to get the right information, the right facts, of course, since this morning until today, we were talking about, the content, alright? And when you say talk about content, you've got to be factual, alright? As a teacher, as a parent, as a student, when you want to convey anything out into this world, okay, it has to be truthful. So that's why Britannica set up this online portal itself, okay, for all, people to use. Now this is the, I show you this site in here, okay. Of course Britannica is based into Foundation, Intermediate and Advanced. And just click on it. The portal inside here is basically very simple, alright. If you look at it in front here, basically every 1 or 2 days, okay, the article will change here, alright, okay. And they have, on these dates, basically, with whatever they have, okay, which they write down there. I'll give a very simple example. Okay, let's search for something. Who wants to search? Anything out in the crowd who wants to search something? FIFA. FIFA? Okay, right. Sharon, very good. Okay. FIFA. All right. Okay, FIFA. Now, as you can see, when you search, okay, you see, so fast. It's really fast. Now, one good thing about Britannica nowadays online is that it's always up to date. All right. When you purchase this or you subscribe this, okay, whatever happens around the world, okay, it will update daily. There is almost about 3,000 editors, okay, and of course they have the supporting teams around the world, okay, to put in the facts inside there. Okay, now let's say, for example, we put in FIFA scandal. As you can see here, all right, you have all the results, okay, around 819, okay, to talk about FIFA scandal, right? But it's not only basically it talks about FIFA scandals, okay? They have a lot of these scandals like in terms of Teapot Dome scandals, Watergate scandals, and so on and so forth. Okay, on your left side here, you can see that there is the content type, okay? You have the article, images, okay? They also have videos, dictionaries, journals, webs, best sites. Now, Britannica do believe in basically collaborating with other websites. Okay, so that's why they have this site here. All right. Okay. They will, of course, they will access it. Okay, they will look at it, and then they'll confirm it if it's able to use it. Not like basically in Google, wherever you type one word, okay, everything is there, but you don't know if it's true or factual. All right. Of course, Britannica also comes out with primary resources on e-books. All right. And of course, in-year reviews, and so on and so forth. If I were to go to, let's say, for example, if I click on FIFA itself, okay, then you see FIFA related to World Cup, okay. If we click on the World Cup, okay, this will talk about the World Cup itself. Now, Britannica has a built-in, dictionary in all of the articles itself. Right? So for teachers and students who want to teach, and if they want to use this, basically this article, and some of the words that the student doesn't understand, they can straight away click on the words itself. And then, like for example, competition, they come up with the word competition. All right? And not only that, okay, it comes with a speaker. If you click on the speaker, competition, it will read the words for you. So this is quite well versed anyway for the teachers, okay, to help the students to understand each of the words, so they don't have to flip the how do you call it, the dictionaries around here and there. All right. So okay, of course you can print it, okay, and email to your students or to your friends and teachers. And of course, Britannica also believe in citations. In here, there's about 4 citations that's quite popular in the world. So you can use that, okay? MLA, APA, Harvard, and Chicago Manual of Style. Now for Malaysian itself, okay, for Malaysians, if let's say for example a Malaysian school, okay, as a teacher, right, and of course everything is in Bahasa Malaysia. If you want to use this and convert it to Bahasa Malaysia, you can by using the translation over here. There are almost 1,000 over translation, okay, and I can pick one of them over here, which is Malay, and straight away, World Cup has been converted basically to Piala Dunia. Okay. So with this tool, you can use this to teach in both ways, right? Okay. Of course, in schools, there's a lot of technologies in the classrooms. Okay, like for example, the smart board itself. If you have a smart board, you can basically click on the voice recognition. Hold on, turn this back. Okay, and you'll read out the
World Cup, formerly FIFA World Cup. In football, soccer, quadrennial tournament that determines the sports world champion.
So you can see that. All right. Okay. So as you can see, the whole entire structure here is very, very useful. Okay. So there's a lot of tools for the teachers, okay, to use, okay, to teach. On top of this, the Britannica also built a, how do you call it, a built-in worksheet, okay, where if you click on here on the right side, okay, you can build your own folders. So whatever subjects that you want to keep inside, okay, you can keep. I will type in my one. Okay, so I'm in already. So if I look at my content, you can see on the left side is all my articles, basically folders, which I keep. All right, okay. If let's say, for example, I have a class tingkatan 1, all right, okay. If I click on it, I can keep all the whatever topics and articles that I want to teach on that day. All right, so it's very well organized. Okay. Now to do this is very simple. If let's say, for example, I want to bring up too far and World Cup. Okay, and I would like to keep this article in tingkatan 1. What I do is I go to the favorite, and basically I'm going to select the collections, basically for tingkatan 1, and I just click on it. And let's say, for example, I would like to add another one, basically for Form 5 classes, and I create another folder. Okay, and I just close it. What I do is basically I go to my content, and I already created one of my Form 5 folders already and gone inside there. So you can see it's very, very useful. All right, okay, for teachers. Okay, and of course it's organized. All right, so the teachers have time to basically prepare for other things in the coming future. When you want to do for some coursework for the student itself. Right. Now, if you see here, if I click to World Cup, now let's say basically the words that's in here is kind of difficult at this level. Okay, we have the basically reading levels on the left side, on the right side here. Okay, which is right now is basically level 3. To simplify it, basically for students which is not very well versed in English, we can bring it down to a step lower. okay, where the words will be simplified. So if you want it more simplified, then you go to step 1. And the words basically, it's much more easier for those students, okay, who doesn't understand much of English anyway. All right. Of course, as I said just now, I shared with you, for Britannica, they have e-books. For example, let's say the teacher wants to teach Shakespeare, all right, okay, I can type in William Shakespeare. Shakespeare English author. Okay, William Shakespeare. And basically I can look for the primary resources ebooks here. And there's about 55 primary resources of ebooks that you can share with your students. So not only information itself, right? It's not only information, but then of course Britannica will provide the e-content, e-books inside that, okay, for the teachers to use and utilize. Right, so you have more of a resources, okay, for you and the students basically to use. Okay, right. Now all this you can print, all right. You can share with your students, okay. You can build reports, articles, and everything, okay. Because when you purchase this, okay, in terms of copyright, basically it's yours. Even the pictures and videos which is inside there that you want to use for your students, okay, it's basically copyrighted already. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a beauty about it. All right. If you say, for example, if you use Google, okay, in the coming, if let's say in the future, okay, but you don't know that it's correct, true facts, and furthermore, if you use that picture or videos in Google, okay, sometimes if you're talking about you're using it for your institute, the institute can be sued also. Okay, without doubt. All right. So that's for basically Britannica itself. All right. Keith, do you have anything basically to add on Britannica?
Actually, Britannica covers a lot of content. It's really massive. I mean, 4,000 editors updating it every day. We basically have 300 subject matter as such, and within one subject matter, we have about 10 to 15 editors there. And then sometimes every month, probably we would come up with about 1,500 to 2,000 articles. Someone said, wow, 4,000 editors, why one month only 2,000 articles or 1,000 something? Because sometimes one article, people always thought that editorial work is just correcting spelling, grammar. But each sentence you say, each fact that you say must be correct from the very beginning. So to even do one article, they got to research to make sure that each and every fact is correct, because you learn it right the first time. One of our taglines is "Know for sure," because you don't have the time or the opportunity to go back again. And the other thing is that Britannica is especially good during recession time, because one database you have 25,000 ebooks. Like nobody wants to buy Shakespeare anymore. It's all free already. Every student can download how many copies into their phones and to the devices, as many copies as you want, as long as grandfather also can download to read at home, or retired grandma can actually read newspapers, articles, all there already actually. So loads and loads of books. One of the good part is the personal space, all right? You record the articles that like. Sometimes even teachers going on maternity leave, they plan the next 3 months plan on which website to go to, which article to read, what book to read, and what assignments to do. They just tell the colleague, click onto my workspace, assign all this to my kids, or even from the hospital bed, you can actually assign everything. All right, and it gets updated all the time. Article gets updated, and in many international schools, you are required to do citation even at year 3 onwards. You cannot just cut and paste. Last time when I cut and paste something, my son was like, wow, that is lifting. I said, who told you lifting? Oh, you cannot cut and paste. You have to cite who is the owner of that. Because you see, like a big challenge at the present moment where many of our kids go to university, they get very angry with the system because if they put their work into software like Cobra, put it in and such like that. They say, oh, plagiarize. But they said they never taught me what it means to do citation or what is plagiarism. And now that I'm already ready for the job market, everything I do also you say is plagiarized. They get very angry with society. But in most of international schools, they are taught at a very young age that you cite. Alright? Even just now when I do my presentation, each and every picture and some of the things that is not my original work, we have to cite where we take that information from. You see. So this is a good part. And then there's a lot of buttons. There's live, daily, updated. Even some of the newspapers, we all, especially in Asian countries, we read it earlier than our Western world will see, because we see sunlight first. Once it's updated, we have the newspaper already, like all your New York Times, BBC, as such. The other thing is that we cater for a segment of factor where we are looking at a differentiated classroom. Student with who meets the expectations, students are below expectations, students with higher ability. We don't limit them. If you are in primary school, your parents are teachers, you can read up to A levels, go ahead, go to the high school section, all right? Whereas in the non-English speaking environment, we may be in secondary school, but my English is not very good, but that doesn't mean I'm stupid. But I just want to know the gist of it, and I know how to explain in my own local language. I go down to the primary level, not a problem. So the journals, there are plenty of journals, articles, millions of pages there. Sometimes you want to explain a concept like the Pythagorean theory. Explain to me. How to explain Pythagorean theory just like that, you know? You watch the video. There are so many videos on Pythagorean theory. The video will play the concept, what aspect of Pythagorean theory you want to know. Alright? Science, maths, English, all these media things which they can do. Sometimes when you wait for your mom to pick you up, you're at a bus stop, you're on your phone, just read up before the exams actually. Right? The good part is everything is research. Get it right the first time. So basically Britannica has a lot of products. They are also another company that keep on buying companies every 2 years. Alright? How the thing driven, you see just now if you see when David key in FIFA, automatically they have FIFA scandal, FIFA this, FIFA that, because we actually spent $8 million just to enhance the search engine, so that automatically these are the trending research that people do. Even there are also some words that are like trending words. What are the trending topics that people are researching on or people are talking about? You actually have all that things already. And the other thing is that many of us, like spelling not very good. Like say anthropology, what and stuff like that. You kill A-N-T already, all types of possibilities that you want to search, you click already. Like say someone Shakespeare, how to spell Shakespeare. You milkshake, what shake? You just clean shake already, there are all the kind of shake. There already, you click what kind of shake you want already. So that's the good part, you don't need to be super or a very learned person, you can use it simple. Now Britannica used to, we are here for 255 years. I think 2 years back, we totally killed all the print editions. We have 500 salesmen in Philippines, 500 salesmen in Indonesia, and so on and so forth. We closed down all the offices. You know why? Because the 32 volume that some of you are very familiar with, we about 2 million pages and so on, doesn't even make 1% of what is online. All the printed encyclopedias, we have about more than 10 encyclopedias at every level that is printed. Put inside that is less than 1% of what we have online. And the good part is, as long as you don't commercialize, print out the article and sell, use as much as you want. Print, share, Facebook, email, do whatever. When come out with your own notes, you don't flaunt any copyright rules. Alright? As much as you want actually. Because some schools tell us, can we just copy on your hard disk? Go ahead, you need a football field to copy everything into it. Or hard drives and so on and so forth. And every day is new. So don't bother copying, every day is new. Alright? And gets updated. Now the other good part is, some of these articles you can actually track who is the person who wrote the article. Now say for the academic edition, or those that is used in the universities actually, you can actually contact the guy who actually wrote that article and say, oh, nuclear physics, hey, why not our department do some collaboration since you are the authority for nuclear physics? Or gamification for the matter. You can imagine this fellow wrote the article about gamification and how he has progressed and so on. Contact him, he's a real life person doing that, you see? Or specialists or subject matter experts, contact them because they're the guru. Don't need to go like Edison way, test 1,000 times, didn't work, the 1,011 times work. Let the fellow who have tested the 1,000 times tell you this 1,000 times didn't work. Try the next 500 times, maybe it will work. You know? So these are, you're talking about global community, and then there are also teachers networking site where you can share with teachers in other parts of the world, hey, how do you do this? I got this challenge, what do we do? And stuff like that. So, and it's very, very cheap. It's really cheap, relatively. You have so massive resources. Your library, say you start a new library or you start a new branch or a new school, you just say, I got Britannica already. They said, you mean your library not that many books? Slowly coming, but we have thousands and thousands of titles in the system already, right? You don't want to spend $2 million in the system when maybe a few $1,000 really have the entire system there. Right, there are, just this, you got more?
No, that's fine.
Okay, there are other products, as I said. UBSSM, they have a lot of R&D editions in the academic editions, schools edition. Now, the other good part about schools is that, like that day Robert was just sharing, does it link to my syllabus, my curriculum and such? It does. Like say, if you're a British school or you run the IGCSE program, you subscribe to the UK edition. Those who do UK edition, you're very lucky because there's only one curriculum. A central curriculum, a core curriculum that everybody follows. So if like I study ants, alright, I key in the words ants. Okay, ants is learned in year 4. I click on ants, then after that, how does it match and map to the UK curriculum? Immediately, all the articles that's mapped to the UK curriculum comes up. You have a super library already. With videos, everything that is mapped to the curriculum. Now, if you're from an Australian school, you're doing a program with an Australian school, which state are you from? 7 states, 7 different curriculum. If you tell me you're from Victoria, your syllabus is tied up with the Victorian government, we give you the Victoria side. You match with the Victoria state curriculum. If you're tied up with a US university or US state, 50 states, 50 different curriculum. You tell us you're from Washington, we give you the Washington curriculum. So map exactly to the curriculum. Alright? So it saves a lot of time, a lot of effort, because nowadays students don't have time, teachers don't have time to do all these kind of things. Alright? You want it ready. Last time, can you still use the trick where, oh, that's a very good question. I'll tell you tomorrow. The student says, no need, teacher, I'll tell you now. Right? Can't use the trick anymore. They'll tell you now. Because why? Information on demand. When I demand, I want it now, not tomorrow or any minute later. Okay? Now, there are other products like you have ImageQuest. ImageQuest, you have 3 million images. Alright? Everything is already, what do you call that? Edited and censored for school and government environment. Like say for instance, say a few years back we were doing a demo for a school about the year of the rabbit. We keyed rabbit. Okay, wow, all the cute rabbit, everything come out. Then the school said, no need, we can go Google images free. The kid rabbit, all the Playboy photo come out. So the teacher said, wow, I mean somebody from Middle East did that, plus some of the funny pictures come out, wow, nearly got sacked, you know. Actually, and stoned for the matter if you present it to the wrong group. So it's safe for learning environment. And then for the 3 million over images, now probably close to 4 million images, you can cut paste, you can do cards, you can cite, you can put in your schoolwork. Use it as much as you want, don't need to buy birthday card anymore. 3 million images, cut paste anything you want, put your message there, send to your daddy, mommy via email also. Save a lot of funds from that. Then we have Pathway to Science. Pathway to Science is a product where basically you start with a hypothesis. Why do you learn science? You start with a problem.